Hi guys, we're live. It's a new show. It's the North London Banter, and I would love to say I've got my co-host Nuri here, but no, Nuri is bloody late as usual. Right, bit like Tottenham's trophy drought. But there you go. Right, so looks like I'm going to be bantering myself, and I can do that because Arsenal are a bantering club. Right. Oh wait, hang on. Here he is, 10 days late. Bit like Tottenham's title hopes. Here's Nuri.
Wanker. Sorry about that. I had a pooch.
What a start this is.
Exactly. No, literally, I was just getting ready for the stream, and my sister's here with her pooch, and she goes, "We need to wash him." I was like, "Fuck no, I've got to stream in 2 minutes. Got to like hurry up." And when I didn't hear anything from mommy, I was like, "Can't quickly grab me in the bath, and we'll yeah." But yeah, finally here.
Hey, so right. Obviously, get your comments in, get your questions in. Whilst we're live as well, hit that like button as well. Right, hit that subscribe button. We need to be getting up to 20 likes at least, especially if you want to see this next week. So, right, let's get into it. Where should we start? I think. Let me think. Should we start with Everton, Tottenham?
All right, let's start Everton Tottenham then.
Yeah, let's start Everton Tottenham. How was that? How was that? Was that a nice evening for you?
I'll tell you, it was a wonderful evening for me. No, it's one of those things that you really do see the cracks in where our team lies. You know, it's not. A lot of people are saying blame the manager, but I don't blame Jose one bit. It's just down to the players. Yeah, they're just either not good enough or they're just past it, really. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time to obviously get the right balance as far as the players that we want. But, you know, it will happen. It will come. It's a learning process. And, yeah, we'll get there hopefully in the end. But, yeah, credit to Everton. They literally played us off the park at some points. You know, but it showed sort of guile that we come back within that game. It's just the Richarlison was absolutely dangerous, and yeah, it's just one of those things. But at least we are in a final this year, unlike someone. So you know, all is well in North London, Tottenham.
Is it? Is it really? Is it? You really confident about that final?
Oh, of course, of course. Yeah. Because the thing is,
right. Mourinho parking the hole in his bus.
Well, if that's what he's got to do to win it, I will take a 1-0.
Yeah, you may not notice, mate. He's got a massive hole in it. It's called Eric Dyer.
Yeah, but well, I mean,
his name describes your football team.
Eric Dyer. He played really, really well. He had 1-2 off games, but to be fair, Arsenal have had quite a few off games this year. So, do you know what I mean? And
I know we're leading the bottom half of the table. At least we're like at top or something.
Well, right? I don't know if that's something to brag about, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you brag about the Aldi Cup, so let's not even go there.
Well, I don't brag about it. I bant about it, but not bragging per se.
Oh, get out of here! I mean, you got that little picture of you lifting that cup. Ooh.
I did have on my old phone, but yeah. That was for posting purposes. What can I do?
Can I just ask, did every Tottenham fan get a courtesy car with that?
No, we didn't. No, I didn't get one. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I was sort of trying to think, like, what reason can I give that Arsenal they hate us, really? Well, right now, obviously, I know the history and stuff. I'm not talking about that, but do you think it's that sort of like, it's that annoying little brother or little sister, yeah, where they used to slap at your heels when you're younger, and then when you sort of got older, they've grown taller than you. Do you know what I mean? It's like, well, obviously we were behind you for so many years until we lifted the curse of losing to Arsenal when we beat you 5-1 in the Carling Cup semi-final when we went to on to win it with Robbie Keane. So is it the fact that, because the thing is, you lot mock the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, you lot mock it, yeah? Because you say it's the Chaz and Dave Cup, You say
What?
League
I
Cup doesn't
don't
mean
like about the FA Cup, but if you
no,
can
not
keep
you.
going,
Like Arsenal fans in general. I'm talking about like they talk
yeah.
about the Chaz and Dave Cup. You know, they've won the Chaz and Dave Cup so many years running. Is it the fact that obviously, if it was, because obviously at the moment you're pretty much par with us as far as like the way your shit season going, you might not win a cup, etc. Yeah, is that a fair comment to make? Yeah,
Could do, yeah. Go on. Then.
so if
I'll
you
let you
was,
land. Let's put it this way.
yeah,
I'll let you land.
let me, no, it's obviously sort of say if you agree or not. But if you had one cup to only go for in that whole season, and it had to be the League Cup, yeah, would you not brag about it?
If it was what?
If you were say you're out the FA Cup, obviously you're out the Europa, for instance, yeah, you're not going to win the league, yeah, your only chance is the Europa League, the League Cup, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you not take that?
If I was, if I hadn't won a title, if I hadn't won a cup in so many years, yeah, I would.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but I won one last year.
Yeah, but you won one last year, but FA Cup.
So if, by all in fairness, if I had the Carabao Cup like after winning the FA Cup last year, I wouldn't really count it as progress.
Well, no, but if you haven't won it, let's say, do you know what I mean? It's just that thing of it's where it seems to be for some teams it's good enough, and for some teams it's not good enough. Do you know what I mean? It's just like
yeah, but this is where it comes down to like we call this with Tottenham is that you call yourselves a big club. You
Who calls us a big club? Who's doing?
No, because we
associate
Tottenham as like one of the big 6 clubs in England at the minute, right? But you're not in terms of trophies. What have you got?
Well,
right,
exactly,
apart from Mr. Sheen and your little right, and your little microfiber cloths to keep it clean, right? What have you got?
Well, this is it. I don't see who's. I mean,
and I know you're trying to shine the light on above you just to say like I'm going to heaven, right?
Halo.
yeah. Help us, please.
But yeah, it's just like I don't.
It honestly, it looks like you got a light on. It's like ding 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 ding, light bulb.
No, but it's I don't see this big. Yes, we are progressing, but I don't see this. I mean, it's again just media overhype. I mean, we know what we are. Yes, we've done good. We've beaten this year. We beat Chelsea to get to the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. We've beaten Man City. We've beaten Manchester United. Doesn't matter the situation. Still in the record books, it will show that we beat them. Do you know what I mean? So we've beaten Arsenal this year as well, 2-1 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So we are progressing.
Oh, you gave us a goal. Thanks.
Exactly. We thought we'd give you one thing, but I don't see us as a big club yet. We've still got obviously more kinks to sort out. I mean, obviously both of our squads they got stuff that needs to be thrown out and sold and stuff like that. So I think at the moment we're just in a progression of where we are getting somewhere.
I'm sorry, I can't take you seriously with that light. I can't take you seriously with that light. Honestly, that's better.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't see us as a big club just yet, you know. And like you said rightly, until you start winning the cups and you start having good runs, that's when people will start taking you seriously. Yeah. So, I mean, for those that are, I mean, obviously back your team. I'm not saying don't back your team, but still, it's just like you need to. We hate you because you're Spurs.
We don't mock the FA Cup. We mock the Chaz and Dave Cup since they're your legends. Serious question: would you swap finishing above since 2017, right, with 2 Chaz and Dave Cups?
You start finishing above us.
I can't believe
I wouldn't, purely because I think we need the trophies. That's a given.
So hang on, you say you need trophies, but then I don't want to know. I don't want to fit. I don't want to swap that. No.
Well, no, I want the trophies. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like they rightly said, if you finish above, I don't know, like for a few years where we finished above, got the Champions League, etc. Yeah, what has that brought us?
In the end, no one really cares because you didn't win the league, did you?
Yeah, but this is it. You haven't won the league as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. No one cares about where we finish, right?
Yeah.
If we don't finish one of those up, we'll win the league.
Yeah, that's it.
It's simple as that.
So it's at the end of the day, the what you need to be shown as is you've got trophies, and that will obviously make people sort of think about you differently. Obviously rivals are still banter you. Still, I mean, look, we're still banter Chelsea, and they're probably one of the most successful. Well, they are the most successful club in London. So it's just that we need that sort of lift off. And even if it just takes the League Cup to do that, I'll take it because everyone's got to start somewhere. And I
love how you said we need this little lift off. Unfortunately, the fossil fuel you're using ain't gonna fucking work.
Yeah, but then again, like we said before, it's got us to a final. But either way,
that's all right. You're playing Man City, mate. Right? They're bread and butter that fucking final already. Right?
We played them earlier in the season, beat them 2-1, 2-0.
Yeah, but that's a different Man City to what it is now. No. That's wiping teams over without KDB, mate. You ain't.
This is it. Still, it's still.
I will give you some credit if you win that. If you win that final, I'd actually give you credit, right? With the way that team was playing right now.
Definitely.
I actually would give you credit. Right?
Definitely. That's what I'm saying. So it's like they say, Jose is also a one-game manager. In one game, he can just change it. So
he's not. The thing is that when people started, you beat us at North. When you beat us at Shite Hart Lane, we were looking like down in the dumps, and that you were at the top of the table. And people started thinking about you winning the league. I'm like, no,
exactly,
because not just because it's Spurs. Well, yeah, because it is Spurs. They don't fucking win leagues. Let's be honest, right? Last time you won a league, it was in black and white, mate. Right? My dad, even my dad, wasn't even born then. Jesus. No, my mum. Sorry, my mum wasn't even born then. Right, she was born in '62. You won it in '61.
Yeah,
if England have won the World Cup since then, you may not have noticed, right? But the thing is that with Arsenal, in a sense, is that I'm not too worried about, say, like with you having Mourinho in terms of winning trophies, in terms of winning the league and the big trophies, because he can't do that in a season.
Yeah, but
he can't do it in a season anymore. He's not.
He done it with Chelsea. He took literally from Chelsea.
Did it. Yeah, he did it with Chelsea, but that was different times, and that was like prime Mourinho, right?
Yeah,
when no one knew how to play against him. And
still the game was the same, because at the end of the day, if he takes that,
but have you ever heard? But you ever heard like with Wenger, where the times have moved on?
Yeah,
that's the same thing. He's stuck to his same ways like Wenger has, and it's moved on.
Wenger's got too much things wrong. I mean, towards the end of it, he just got so much things wrong that it damaged you as a club rather than damaged the players. So he was playing people out of position. He was playing the wrong people.
But the tactics were just outdated.
Yeah, but still, I mean, even if you think about it, think back to the Bayern Munich game 2016. Yeah, where
I'd rather not.
I know obviously you don't want it, but as far as like tactics wise go, you had Ancelotti on the bench. He was like, literally up and down, telling his players what to do. Your guy's sitting there just doing naff all. Do you know what I mean? So he's not trying to influence the game. Yeah, but Mourinho still influences games. Obviously it might not be the best results we've had over a few weeks, but you hit bad form, just like you lot. You hit bad form. Yeah,
but this is the thing. You try. Everyone mind it like Mourinho, change it up. So he changes it up against Everton, right? You get great attacking football.
Yeah.
And you still can't win. You score 4 goals and you still can't win.
You know what? That's just showing the age of the defense. I believe the back line, because Sanchez, I've never.
This is why I said your defender Dyer describes your whole back line and your team in general.
Dyer's been playing really well.
His name describes it in itself. Dyer. It's straight.
I mean, to be fair, Sanchez, I mean, he had 2 good goals, but I don't see him as a defender because he just has too many mistakes in him.
Luis looks like he's having too much to drink.
Doherty, I don't sort of rate either. I prefer Aurier there, but obviously Aurier is injured at the moment. And obviously Ben Davis, again, love him, but I prefer Reguilon. So again, it's just like key players are missing. Obviously, we're missing Aurier, missing Reguilon. You know, that's where the troubles lie. Once Reguilon comes back, then we'll start playing the saucy football again, and you know he'll be helping us. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean it's just injuries at the moment that we've got. That's a problem. We'll see what they're slowly coming back. You know.
Yeah, but the thing is that this is the thing. This is why we also call. This is why at the minute Tottenham like could be called Harry Kane FC, right? You're so reliant on Harry Kane at the minute.
Game, at the start, when we didn't have him on, we was winning. You know.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that but now he's tried it that way and gone out of an FA Cup. He is not going to go back to that way. He's going to go back to the same way he's going to go before.
But the only problem we got is the reason it's Harry Kane FC is because we haven't got any other leaders in there. You know, back then, before like Harry Kane, you had your Vertonghen. Vertonghen was a great leader in the back. He'll tell you what to do. All the bar on the sand. But without a true leader on the field, it don't matter who you are. Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United. You know, you saw how Man United come before. But once Pogba sort of took the reins of it, you know, they started.
Yeah, Vertonghen did very well for you. He led you to he led you to second place he even led you to third place in a 2-horse title race.
Yeah, but I mean, at least we're in the race. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of those things that I don't still see it.
Mate, come on, you lost the title against Leicester, man. Seriously, I mean, we both lost the title, but you lost it even more. You took it all the way there, and you still lost it.
Yeah.
Right?
But again, I mean, you learn from it. You move on.
Yeah, but this is the thing. You don't.
Well, yeah, you do, because I mean, look,
you don't. You do the same thing. How can you say you learn from it? You ain't learned from it since '61, mate.
Okay, well, look at it. So we've got now Mourinho, a manager that's won pretty much everything in the Premier League. Yeah. So
but he has
But no, this is what I'm saying. If you're not learning from it and like gradually getting better, then why are you getting the best manager? One of the best managers, sorry. Do you know what I mean?
Because I do actually think because he knows that he's got no other way. I think Daniel Levy knows that team was dead, right?
Well, yeah.
And he needs investment, and he didn't want to do it. He wanted to do it like the cheaper way by getting a manager that's won trophies. I think he knew already after that Champions League final that team was going nowhere, right? And Pochettino, right, needed backing, and because he didn't back him, he thought he'd get the cheaper option and get a manager.
Yeah,
I thought he could do it, but unfortunately, you ain't gonna do it if you ain't got the tools.
That's it, and obviously that's what we're gonna start doing. Hopefully, by getting the trophies, and hopefully, and then once you get the money, then you can start looking towards.
Oh, when the Carabao Cup means such a lot of money. Yeah.
No, but like if you're seen to be a team in progression, where you are gonna start looking that you're doing things like this, like when I say, is Kane gonna say, if Kane sees progression within the team, he'll stay. Yeah, but do we? I mean, like I said to you the other day on Instagram after the loss, is it really where we should let Kane go so we don't have to rely on him too much and get the people in there that we?
I think you should.
Too much, and
honestly, if you don't, Kane will have to leave himself if he wants to win anything.
Yeah, I mean,
and I've already said this, and I'll say it until I'm blue in the face, right? I don't care what any Tottenham fan thinks. Your Harry Kane is not going to win anything in a white shirt unless he's playing for Real Madrid.
But then the problem he's got is his injury record is horrendous. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's always gets. But this is the thing. You've known this. We've known this for 3-4 years, right? And what does your team do? Still rely on him. Still rely on him. Still rely on him.
Yeah.
And then when it gets to January, February, your charge falls apart. You get to December, you spank a team like Everton 5-1. You're playing really good, like champagne football, as you call it, right? Getting all like we're in a title race, and then you get to January, you lose Harry Kane, and boom, drop like a stone.
Yeah.
So what's beautiful about it is because I know it happens every season, and I just get the popcorn out, and I sit back and I chill. I watch expressions go absolutely nuts, right? And I just go,
like your AFTV lot
beautiful.
don't go nuts either. Like your AFTV lot.
Oh, don't trust me. I sit there like that. Oh, therapy. There's one thing. It's beautiful. It's like it's just sitting there like that, just watching Spurs fans watching their realization that yeah, it's just Spurs.
And
it's just Spurs.
And what about Arsenal? They crumbled before December. Do you know what I mean? You were literally down by December. You were down pretty much in relegation place, mate. So it's not like we're the only ones that flop.
I love how you've got to try and make it about like this. Look, it brings it to this season, right?
No,
but because you know throughout history, it's never been the case. Right?
Look at previous season where you flopped.
Whoa! Previous season, who won the most trophies?
Mate, trophies you won.
Who won the most trophies?
In recent memories, you won.
Who won the most trophies? Answer the question. Answer the question.
What?
No, I'm not letting you finish. I'm not letting you finish. Right? Finish the question.
Yeah, at the moment you won more trophies than us. Simple. That's going to be that's. But then, what has trophies done to you now as a team? Yeah, you keep talking about you won the FA Cup last year. This season, you have got your worst ever start to a season, and
because the manager's shit.
And for this such big club, you still kept this manager, this amateur coach manager. Yeah?
I know we are a big club with small mentality board members.
But this is it. You are not a big club anymore. Yeah, you can talk about last year, the FA Cup.
Okay, if we're going to go down that road, you can't call yourself. You can't ever go down the big club route. Don't ever start. Whoa! No.
Let me finish.
Sharks, my show. Sharks, my channel. Fuck off. See what this is, guys. You see, this is us on Insta all the time, messaging each other like this. Right? Fuck off. No.
I just want to make a quick one clear to everyone that's viewing. Don't worry, it's all good. We are still friends.
Yeah, we are still friends. I'll just kill him later. Yeah, I'll put him on the patio when I find him.
But yeah, you have not got a big club mentality anymore. Yeah, and the thing is, you are falling slowly.
I didn't need your light bulb to state the obvious.
There you go. That's that. But we need you. You need to realise at the end of the day that we are getting up there, potentially. Not 100% up there, but you are dropping. Yeah, and it will only take time. And while you keep this manager, you will keep dropping. Yeah. So people coming at me saying, yeah, won cups, but what has it done for you? And you know what? That's the kind of thing I do agree with Alex a bit when he goes, what does trophy winning do for people? Because they only turned to shit the other year. Yeah. Like.
Yep. No, but this is what I'm going to say. But you don't understand our situation. You don't understand our situation. He doesn't understand your. This is where he like goes. Oh, well, you don't understand Tottenham's situation. Well, you don't understand your situation. You need a fucking trophy. If you want to count as a big club, you need you need to have a trophy, right? That cabinet needs to be full, mate.
100%, I agree with that. But also, did you know, as an Arsenal fan, who's got more European titles than the other? Who?
One more. That's it.
Who? Go on, say it. You make me say it to you. You tell me.
Spurs. God, yeah, exactly. One more. Well done. Exactly. In a cut. What? Exactly. In a club in a tournament that's not even there anymore. UEFA Cup, which is now Europa League.
It's still the same trophy. It's still the same trophy.
Do you still mock the Europa League?
It's still the same trophy.
Do you still mock the Europa League?
I do not mock it at all. I don't.
That's because you ain't won it. That's because you ain't won it in years.
Still. At the end of the day, if you want to talk about trophies, we've got more European titles than Arsenal do. Say what? Say something.
You finally beat us on something. Well done.
You look at Europe. People look at European stage. Yeah.
What do you want? A certificate?
I want your appreciation. But it's at the end of the day. Yes, it's good. Trophies are good, stuff like that. But they can sometimes be the worst of two evils because then you go from like Liverpool last year. Yeah, they've gone from these big club to. Do you know what I mean? So
right, let me just hang on. Let me just go through some of these comments because I'm missing some of these comments in a minute. Arsenal can't talk. We finished above the past 4 seasons on the bounce. Yeah, like I said, what do you want? A certificate? Right? We didn't get any appreciation. Right? I ain't giving you part. I ain't getting appreciation society. Right? Of course, we can talk. You've won. We've won trophyless central to your club's history since 2017. You're saying you wouldn't swap. We'll see. Who reached the Champions League final? More Champions League finals in the last decade. Oh, look, he's having to show his cock on the ball again. Is that to prove you've got at least one cock and one ball?
We got all the cocks and balls, mate. Trust me.
Just don't know how to use it.
I won't call you the C word on live.
No, it's not past the 9 p.m. watershed.
No, not yet.
13 years after. 13 years we did not run. Our one was superior. You're happy over losing a final, who has won the more trophies over the past decade, right? This is what I love. This is why we wanted to do this, right? We will continue finishing above you for seasons to come. Arsenal, I know we're a big club, and like I keep saying, if we're not a big club, you ain't either, right? You do due to bad luck. Lol. Big final. Liverpool has more. Big effing deal. Liverpool has more European trophies than Man United. United's still bigger club. Just facts. And the boot room. Oh, damn. London is blue. Yeah, well, London is London is like Bayern red or something. I don't know. North London is Bayern red at least, right? But yeah, how did you get on against Bayern?
We beat them by one more goal than you. Well, not beat them. We were better by one more goal than you did. You lost 10-2. We lost 10-3. still something.
No, hang on. Didn't you lose one game in particular? Like one game in particular was 7-2, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did.
Ooh.
I know.
And that was at your own ground.
And that was at our own ground.
You
lost to them over a 2-year period.
Who scored the most goals in that game?
Gnabry.
Where did he come from?
Werder Bremen.
Bullshit.
He was a rejected Arsenal player.
London is blue. London will be will never be white. United is the best club in London. Big up to the new show. Yeah, everyone keep smashing the like button. Sorry about that. My iPad died. United have fans in London. Yeah, United have fans everywhere, man. Like, yeah. Honestly.
I mean, if you think about like the 90s, like the early 90s, it was either Man United or Liverpool back then.
Yeah. So, yeah, everyone keep hitting that like button and keep me in the... Yeah, we've got 15 likes already, so people are already liking this already. Yeah, so speaking of cocks and balls, we're going to move on to the next subject. Yeah. Right, Saliba decided to come out as obviously hit the headlines with his version of Pornhub sort of video. Should we put that in that set?
Do you think that was a public stunt just to make his name a bit relevant?
Don't know why that's just come up there. I told that to be quiet. There you go. Yeah, so yeah, he's what were you saying about that? What did you say about that?
What was that, mate? Sorry.
What did you say about the video? You were just saying something.
I'm saying, is it a publicity stunt? Is it something to make? Because the thing is, what right-minded person would go and do that? Do you know what I mean? It's just absolutely ridiculous.
Probably a 16-year-old that probably is like.
Yeah, but he's not 16, is he?
He's being a 16-year-old. He was at the time. He's 3 years old.
Oh, is it?
3 years old, that video.
I thought it was a new thing. I only heard about it through a Discord server, and it was like it got taken down by the time I could read into it, whatever it was about.
Yeah, it was about 3 years before. Like it was about in the under-18s France squad.
I see. Okay.
So it could be. Stephen, leave the kid alone for his family. So, well, unfortunately, it is news, and we got to cover it. So. It's just like a stupid, probably kid's mistake, and it's a bit funny how he gets player of the month in the French league. And before Arsenal can make a song and dance about the fact why he at the Arsenal playing for every week, and we're picking fucking Mustafi or David Luiz or something like that, we end up this video ends up coming out to sort of make him look like he's the bad one. So that my feeling is there's some sort of conspiracy behind it, and there's some sort of leakage going. It's not the first time Arsenal have had moles in the fucking side, and we thought we get, and I hope we got rid of them, but but we haven't. But yeah, I mean, if you want to sign up to Arsenal's Brazzers service, right, it's £9.99 a month. Right, go check them out on Arsenal.com. Right, kidding, just jokes, right? But don't actually go and do that, seriously. But yeah, we'll move forward into this weekend's games, and we've got Arsenal Leeds.
Well, I just want to make a point. Tomorrow is my birthday, so I hope that we beat Man City because I followed.
Oh, you're playing Man City tomorrow. It's your birthday.
Yeah, because the thing is, I followed Maya Graham from TFT on Twitter, and I saw her birthday.
I don't care. I don't care if it's your birthday. If you lose, you're getting rinsed. There's even more reason to rinse you.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
I saw
Pep sends his birthday present.
No, I think because I saw on Maya's Twitter that they beat Man City on her birthday, and I literally just tweeted back going, I hope I have the same as on the birthday. But you know what? Even if we take a 0-0 draw, mate, I'm happy with that. You know, because it's at the empty head. You know, so
to be honest, I'd laugh, but then I'd take a 0-0 draw against City right now. To be honest, I'd take that any day of the week the way they're playing.
At the moment, even in the Liverpool game, I would have taken a draw. You know, but it's just like when you're playing, this is it. Still at the moment, with a Man City or Liverpool, you're always going to say, "I hope for the draw," because you will literally bite anyone's hand off before kickoff for that. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough. I hope that we, as I get a draw, but if they can get a win for my birthday, I'll be absolutely. But I'm not going to say it because last time I picked this up, we drew with Fulham. So I was literally in the Discord server going, "We're playing the mighty Fulham. The mighty Fulham are going to give us a game," obviously, as sarcastically, and then they actually did bloody give us a game. So. Yeah, it was terrible.
See what I don't big up Arsenal in a minute. You see what I don't big up Arsenal.
The only reason you don't big up Arsenal is because you got Willian, and Arteta loves Willian.
There's some fans out there that think we're going to get rid of him in the summer.
No.
Yeah, right.
Because the thing is, you're going to want so much money for him. People are going to go, no.
Honestly, do you want a 50% loan deal?
No.
Okay. Thought I'd ask.
Because I think you lot heard that we were interested. Well, there was obviously rumours.
No, you were interested in Willian as well.
And then Arteta went, no.
So don't tell me you weren't in the loop as well. You were in the loop as well.
You know what? Actually, I was talking about it with my dad, and I said to him, we're going to get bloody Willian. He goes, well, he's got experience, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I was sort of like, okay with the idea, but obviously I was secretly hoping
I was okay with the idea if it was a backup.
Yeah, exactly. But
not as a first team player.
But the thing is, you lot should have learned that from Agent Check. Do you know what I mean?
I don't start going on about taking like players from our rivals. You remember Sol Campbell?
Sol Campbell. We took Adebayor off you, William Gallas.
Yeah, but what do you win him?
Nothing.
Would you win him in his first season?
We still got Champions League football.
Yeah, well, we gave Sol Campbell that in his first season, and we also won him. You may not notice, we also won him a double as well.
Yeah, but still, I mean, yeah. So we went. And
as the song says, right, and the shot from the lane is one fuck or again. So.
That's why we tore it down. You know, that's why we tore the White Hart Lane down because you won the league there, so we tore it down and made a new one.
It's in the same spot. It doesn't matter if he's got a new like aesthetic. It's still the same place.
You didn't win the league at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. You won it at White Hart Lane.
Oh, get out of here! I bet you that the shot that gave the equaliser, right, is in the stadium. It's somewhere, probably behind the bar.
Funnily saying that, the centre spot is right at the front by the entrance, so it's a bit far away.
There you go. It's in the same spot.
But no, it's still the name of the
No,
stadium.
it's 2 degrees this way. It's 3 degrees the other way.
Exactly. If he done that now, he would probably hit the.
What's the postcode?
Still the same. Okay, if we're talking about stadiums, why did you not move to the Emirates? Hold on, the guy said it on AFTV. Oh yeah, to compete with Bayern Munich. And what did you do?
Competed with Bayern Munich. We gave him 10 goals.
How was that competing with fucking Bayern Munich, mate? Oh, Jesus.
Says him with Daniel Levy. How much you spend on that stadium?
Oh, quite a bit actually. I don't know.
Like I said, when you look from above, it looks like an aesthetic. It looks like a metal bedpan.
Well, no, because the bedpans have got leg spaces on it for you to sit and shit on it, but not this one. It's actually an oval. You know, if you're not sure with your colours, your shapes, it's an oval, and the bedpan shape is not oval.
It definitely doesn't look right. I tell you that.
Well,
it definitely looks like. All right, it looks like a silver bowl. I want to throw up in.
Come and throw up in it. See how far you go.
Trust me. just the thought of it's making me feel sick. So.
And if the Emirates don't. The Emirates.
Oh no, I'd rather go back to High. If it was me, I'd tell the fuckers like outside Highbury, fuck off. Your house is getting dumped. Right, we're expanding, and that's the end of it. Right,
yeah.
But no, we had to move. Right, but at least we didn't have to move to try and say that. Oh yeah, well you didn't win it in this stadium.
That's just me. It's not to any Tottenham fan. No Tottenham fans ever said that. So I just want to make that disclaimer. I haven't.
Bollocks.
No one's ever said that. I just thought of that. Right. I actually was thought about it earlier, like all sort of witty things I could say to you, and I was like, that might sound a bit clever, but no other Tottenham fan has said it. So no one attack Tottenham fans, please. Only fans.
No, you're an Arsenal fan. You have every right to attack Tottenham fans whenever you want. Right? They give no quarter to you. Right?
On that specific comment.
On that specific comment.
Specific, not Pacific.
So, yeah. So you're hoping for a 0-0 draw?
Yes. Well, no. I mean, I'd go for a score draw. I'll go for 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah. But it just depends on how we set up.
I think you get smashed. Well, when you'll get exposed.
News goes.
I think Mourinho won't. No, he won't. I think it would be more not even parking the bus. It'd be parking the jet engine, building the Great Wall of China.
Yeah.
Kane will be in his own little fucking goal rather than the actual centre circle.
The formation will be 11-0-0-0.
Or 10-0-0-0. They don't count the goalkeeper part. He may not notice it.
Even the keeper will join the wall. Do you know what I mean? That's how hard it is.
You stack them all in the goals, and it blocks every part.
No, he's gonna be
Two layers.
He's going to be on Alderweireld's shoulders just so he can get up. And
just you plant 2 layers, just so one takes one and the nuts and falls down. You've got another one spare.
You know what? So, my Arsenal friend said to me, he goes, "You know what? The best thing to do is just go in your own half. All your players just lay down, yeah, and as soon as they come, just get the ball at their feet." Just lay down. He wants us to concede loads of goals, but yeah.
I got an idea. Like maybe you should just stop competing.
I think it's when we're seen as the underdogs, we play better. Yeah, because we weren't expected to go and beat United.
Really. This is why we talk about it so early about you being in the title list, because as soon as we know he mentioned it, it goes.
I mean, a lot of people were going to me, oh, but yeah, we're in a title. I'm like, chill. We can be Spursy. We can be Spursy. You know, and we have shown it. Loads of people. I was at the time back in like December. I was working in a warehouse, yeah, and a lot of people were like, "Oh my God, Spurs are top of the league. We're gonna win the league. We're gonna like mate Charles. We're gonna do the quadruple." I'm like, calm down, as if you don't bloody know what Spurs are like. We get one injury and we're fucked. Yeah. So there are the real ones out there that will turn around and say, "Look, it was too early to thing. You know, just got to sort of take it game by game." Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was one of those things that happened. It's not the first time, won't be the last time. You know, but hopefully we can, you know, in the summer, hopefully start making more transfers. I know that Bale's going back to Madrid. Vinicius is going back to Benfica.
Maybe you'll start supporting Arsenal.
No, never.
Are you sure about that?
Never.
You check your name yet?
Not even if they won the league 10 years in a row. That's unfair. Not on this show. Not on this show. You can't do that. That's unfair. Unsubscribe.
Maybe one time I'll give you the controls, but not today, boy.
I've got to sort it out, you wanker. There we go.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the only time that's happening, guys, by the way. That's only a time that's happening.
Promise.
I promise.
Actually, never trust a gooner when they make a promise. But yeah.
Look. The thing with gooners, like, we could at least, like, when we win a title, there's actually a percentage that we can actually win the title.
Not this year.
Yeah, not this year, but there has been times where we promised to win the title and we have done it, unlike some teams.
Yeah, true. But I mean, again, it's just one of those things where I think, in all seriousness, this season is not a one-off as far as like the Burnley's coming up, etc., etc. They will still be problems for teams like us, and you know, we can have more and more seasons like this. It's just down to the club now to say, look,
both. I think both clubs need major investment as usual.
Yeah,
Arsenal always need investment. Let's be honest, they're permanently investment.
You know what? Still, I mean,
I've been waiting 16 years and we're still in investment apparently. So, moving on now. Arsenal Leeds, right? I'm not confident as usual, especially after watching Aston Villa. It just reminds me of Arteta's shit tactics, his shit lineup, his just like shit ideas.
What's the
substitutions are crap?
What's the injuries at the moment with Arsenal?
Thomas Partey's out, so is Tierney.
Tierney's out.
So Tierney's out for 4 weeks straight now. So
who else was
Thomas Partey's now out, though he wasn't fully fit in the first place, so he's just gone and wrecked him again. So, and I don't care if he's our best player, and he's best player when he's injured. Don't play him. Nuri was the Torreira goal at the end. The best moment in the derby history. Those flares were wavy.
The best moment of a derby history for me.
No. Do you know why I like that goal? Do you know why I like that game? That game in particular, because that weekend was the Thursday before that weekend. My late dad, who was a gooner, he passed away. And then we had Tottenham that weekend, and I'm like, oh, please. And after Team Show would be giving it all about like all Spurs combined 11s and everything, I'm like, please don't lose to this lot. Please don't lose to this lot. Fucking hell. Do me a favour.
My favourite memory of an Arsenal Tottenham London derby was Danny Rose's debut for Tottenham. And actually, there's a few. So you got, I say, top 5 is Danny Rose's goal against was it Almunia? Which was just shot outside the box.
Yeah, but that's like me taking a shot at Almunia. It's not that difficult.
Yeah. The David Bentley goal. That was a brilliant one.
Against his old club.
Harry Kane goals. Adebayo, I believe, scored against you as well.
Yeah, he also got sent off in the same all in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No, it was Tim Gold is for 2. Yeah, sorry.
Go on. Last one was probably this year's Sonny's goal. Literally, curler straight into the corner. Leno, your best keeper, had no chance. Best moment, 1971 and 2004. You should know. So in 1971, was you alive, my friend?
But that was 10. But yeah, right?
No,
I definitely was alive. Hey, he was the same. Do you know what's no, my dad was what? 59, so he would have been 12, right? Oh yeah, and I was 10 when it was 2004.
No, I want to about you. I was talking about this gentleman right here. Was he alive in 1971?
Doesn't matter. It's still my favorite moment, isn't it?
No. Well, how's it his favorite moment if you didn't live it? I'm talking about when you talk about favorite moments.
Oh yeah, okay. My favorite moments. I think the Flamini goal in the cup. I think like where it came onto his foot and he scored a screamer.
That was the one.
Literally,
That was the 1-0,
it was like,
wasn't it? That was the 1-0.
What?
No,
that was 2-1 in the cup.
That was 2-1
in the Carling Cup.
I'm thinking about Rosicky.
No, that was sick note. I called him. He was always on the medical bed.
He was the one that his goal beat us, didn't it? 1-0 at Wild Lake.
Yeah, that was a deadbeat game, to be honest. Otherwise, it's not like.
Of course it was. Yeah.
No, one of my favorites is. My all-time favorite has got to be when we even though we didn't win, like it's 2004, like because by that age I knew what Tottenham and Arsenal were about.
Yeah.
Right, and doing it and winning a title at White Hart Lane, right, knowing you've done it already before is just like, oh yes. Yeah. Oh yes.
That's one thing that we'll never be able to get over, and it's just one of those difficult things.
And it's never something you're gonna ever do, so don't even try it.
Well, never know. Maybe once we're dead.
By this time, we're probably playing football on another planet.
Probably, yeah. The first game's in Uranus, and the other one's in Mars. But my one. My other moment, I'd say my other moment would be the first derby afterwards, 5-4. That was a derby. That was with Henry, wasn't it?
I think Vieira got a couple of goals. We might have got one. But it was mad, that game. It was 5-4 end to end. Defoe.
My top one was the 5-1 beating back in 2008.
That was in the Carling Cup, wasn't it?
We went 4-0 up.
Is that the only time you actually beat us like comfortably? I think we were playing kids.
You weren't playing kids. You were still playing your full
squad.
We? Yes.
I don't remember that.
You still had your Gallas, not Gallas.
Don't mention his name.
You had.
It's another Chelsea agent.
You had he went to Chelsea after you, didn't he?
No, Gallas was at Chelsea before he came. Was at Chelsea before he came to Arsenal.
Oh yeah, that's right. No,
right. And then when he threw his toys out the pram after 07-08, when he was the captain, he blamed everyone but him.
Yeah.
Right. I told him to go fuck himself.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure you had I can't remember now. But yeah, I just saw highlights not long ago actually.
Right. We had. Hang on. We had. Sagna. We had Hoyt, who was a youngster.
Yeah, I remember him.
Traore was a youngster. Kleb wasn't. Denilson was. Diaby were. Bentner was. So we had a mixture. Whereas you played Keane, Genus, Tainio, Mabronk, Lennon, King, Dawson. You had a stronger side than we did. Berbatov.
But that was the time that we hadn't actually beat you in a cup semi-final in how many years? You know, so it's I mean, like there's one thing that DT says, which I agree with. You don't look at who the players are. You look at the badge they're wearing. So it's not we beat Arsenal's under 23s or under 22s. We beat
Arsenal. Yeah,
that's it.
Which fans?
That's why I would never
make the most. Which fans make the most noise when they're playing away? Or that could be either way. To be honest,
I think
I've seen it at an awful. I've been to when it was at Wembley, and we wouldn't stop singing.
The thing is, I think it's sort of like it depends who we play. I mean, if it's playing against us, like if it's us playing against each
I
other,
think you probably meant
equal.
when like either side are away in the North London derby, which one is loudest?
I think it's more Spurs because I think you're used to winning at White Hart Lane. White Hart Lane, you've got.
I know, won 2 titles there. Thanks.
Yeah, so you're used to winning at our home ground. We wasn't, but when we are there and we have the chance to do it, we'll be louder. I mean, at the moment, before the lockdown, yours was a bit of a library, but you know, still in a derby, I think both. To be fair,
You're gonna get used to that because you got you haven't got as many fans as us, and you've got a bigger stadium, so you're gonna get used to it.
We'll still fill it out. We won't do what.
You sure about that?
Oh yeah, of course we'll.
That's what Man City said.
Yeah, Man City.
Oh yeah, but yeah, we know Man City got no fans. Let's be honest, right?
Exactly.
I mean, but then to be honest, I could walk down Tottenham High Road and right, you'll find most Arsenal fans rather than Tottenham fans.
But not on a match day. Not on a match day.
You come out of your caves in the match day.
Exactly.
I come out of my cave. It's match day. Oh God! I get to see the light.
We're like bats in the night, mate. I tell you, we come.
Is that why you wear white? So you have like camouflage because you haven't seen light in all that time. So when you come out, it's like
no. White.
Oh yes, Mindy.
White means pure. Red means just full of shit.
White pure.
Pure.
White means you're white as a sheet. You're about to die because you've got no blood.
No. White is pure. What color do they wear on weddings? White.
Yeah, I know. White is pure. It's pure shit.
No, it's not pure shit. It's pure heavenly angels.
Well, also, yeah.
I wanted to
you say that when it's got a cock on the ball.
Do you know the meaning of the shirt?
What?
Do you know the meaning of the shirt?
No. Why?
Oh yeah, because you wouldn't, because you live in Norwich, innit? This is
what the fuck is going?
This is the map of London.
Oh, like you own it. Oh yeah, well done. Oh yeah. Oh look at it. I've got a map of London. Oh look, I can get from Westminster to fucking Trafalgar Square. Hey. Look, even the cat's thinking you fucking idiot.
Leave my baby boy, leave him alone. Shout out to Tommy every time. Dumb. Yeah. So next game. So Arsenal Leeds. I'm going for a draw, I think. Or if Leeds do bring it out, then it might be a 1-0. But I don't see it because Leeds, they played Liverpool, they played really well, but they just couldn't get the job done in the end. I don't think so. I think I'm going for a draw.
Damn. In my lifetime, Adams at Wembley, Carnu goal at West.
White Lane, 1996 Bergkamp
goal. So many good chances too. I bloody beg to God Arsenal versus Spurs in Europa League. No, I couldn't cope. Like, especially if it because if they would, these fuckers wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Well, you already played one London rival in the Europa League final, and what happened?
Yeah, we also played in the Champions League final. Guess what? We took the lead in that one. We actually scored a goal.
No, I'm saying in most recent.
Yeah, but we scored a goal in the Champions League final. What did you do?
We played beautiful.
See the penalty, 30 seconds, gave it up.
That's it.
Oh no, this is too big for us. No.
We just went there for the sangria, mate.
Hey, look. The fact of the matter is, we had more fans at the fucking Baku Stadium than you did, and you were at Madrid.
But then Baku's bigger.
It took us a fucking week to get there. It took us.
No, I meant it's a bigger stadium, Baku.
You see, trying to get there. It's like massive. Some people couldn't go back next week. Blue is the real passion. Getting on the train from Fulham Broadway to head to the game. About time we had a major final between us.
I think so.
Right. Yeah. Well, they count the Carling Cup as a major final, so maybe in the we won the trophy Spurs, but their name on against a London.
Almost.
Right. So yeah. Do you think we should share the link? I think we should share the link, shouldn't we? I think we should share the link. We'll share the link. So anyone who wants to come on and have their say, they can do for 10 minutes. I'm also going to share it in the Mandem chat. So if you want to come on, plus hit the like button, hit the share button. Let people know that the link is now in the description, is now in the chat, so you can come on and have your say. I'm going to let people know in the Mandem chat. So, and some other chats that I know. Right. North London Banter. Come and have your say. Just bear with me 1 minute, guys. I'm just going to copy this, paste this. So we got Marble Halls. How are you?
Yeah.
Right. So what do you want to say, mate?
I'm good. I just want to ask a question, to be fair, of Nuri. Like, what's your view on this? Like, a lot of Tottenham fans are saying Mourinho out and stuff and Enick out. Like, what's your view on that?
Well, I'm Mourinho in purely because it might not be the best style of play he's got at the moment for us, but I think that he's the guy that can take us there. It's just we need to sift out some of the players that we couldn't sell in January. Obviously, we've got quite a few players that are leaving us due to loan deals in summer. But I think we're really going to need to shape up the squad, just need to fresh ideas. But as far as Mourinho goes, even the Everton game, he didn't do much wrong. It's just purely the players. I mean, Lloris was just so terrible. Like getting beat at your side is just absolute terrible trait for a keeper. So he's done his best, and unfortunately, it might be one of those where we have to say goodbye and get someone else new in. And I think we need some new blood. Like I was talking about, potentially getting rid of Harry Kane to stop depending on him, and obviously get players in there that will actually, play for themselves rather than waiting for Harry Kane to turn up or Sonny to turn up.
The thing is, I'm saying this objectively. I'm no sort here or anything, but I look at your squad, right, and I think obviously you got Kane and Son who are world class. I don't think anyone will dispute that. But your midfield, Højbjerg's done good, but Sissoko's just an okay player. Harry Winks, I'm being honest here, I don't see why he got so many England caps. Same with Eric Dyer. I think defence, Alderweireld is getting on a bit. He was good when you lot finished second.
Yeah.
But same with Vertonghen, to be fair. I know he doesn't play for you anymore, but him and Vertonghen were a very solid partnership, to be fair.
Yeah.
And for me, Sergio is he's your version of Hector Bellerin. He's not that good.
I think Serge has changed under Mourinho. He has changed a lot. It's just these niggly injuries that are getting to him. Again, it's just like we haven't got that. I wouldn't say Doherty is a great backup for Serge. He was good at Wolves, but I don't think he's been good for us.
Yeah.
So I don't think we have that where we do actually rely on Serge for the right back. So I think if we've got someone in that can match him pace for pace, stuff like that, then we can potentially, get in there and not have these reliance on players and get so many injuries, because he's just getting injured left, right, and centre at the moment.
Yeah, and the Reece obviously won the World Cup, right? But I think since the last couple of years, he obviously made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah,
and he's not at the level anymore. So I think to be fair, both you and us are in a similar state that we need a rebuild. I think being objective though,
to be honest, Marbles, we've been in a permanent rebuild.
Yeah, true. But I think being objective though, you obviously have a way better manager. so that would help you.
Yeah.
But going forward, I think it's going to be pretty similar between us because you obviously have your new stadium, so you're going to get. Well, obviously, when fans come back in, that's more match day revenue for you lot. So
yeah,
I think it depends really what the owners do. And speaking of owners, this is another question I want to raise. Like I see from time to time, I'm not sure if it's trolling or people being honest. Like people saying Levy out, Lewis out, Enick out. Like the thing is, I can remember when you lot had Lord Sugar's your owner, right?
yeah.
He made a lot of. The thing is, Lord Sugar's obviously a good businessman. You can't dispute that. But when he used to own you lot, he made a lot of stupid errors. Like you signed Klinsmann. Klinsmann's probably one of the GOAT of strikers ever. Not just Germany, but probably ever in football.
Yeah.
And he left you because he couldn't. Again, no salt, but he was right to leave because he weren't going to win anything big. And from Levy, Enick when they bought you lot, right? You were way behind Arsenal, even Chelsea, certainly United, and you've reached Champions League final, being a consistent top four. Well, until last season, you were a consistent top four.
Mhm.
So obviously, I'm like an outsider. So obviously, you lot would know your club better than me, but. What's it with this Enick out and Levy out and Lewis out thing?
You know what? I think that's reactionary. It's a lot of reactionary things going on at the moment, and you see it all over all fan bases where you're seeing so much like reactionary stuff, and then when you do start doing well, people start praising you again. So at the moment, I believe that Levy is waiting for the right time to make the transfers. Obviously, January you can't get anyone good in, so he can't give Jose what he wants in January because there's no one available at the moment. But once summer comes, I think these people saying it out again. I just think it's whole reactionary, and it's just to get a bit of attention, really. But I don't sort of get into that sort of hype. I mean, at the end of the day, I support the club. If you support the club rather than the players and the manager, then that's better for you when a player does leave. One of your favourites. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's a lot of reactionary things, and now with social media as well, people get more noticed when they say reactionary things. Like a few people which I know that obviously they say stuff and it gets them famous or it gets them onto panelists. It's just at the end of the day, if people were being honest, then you wouldn't have this huge social media. Like with me, I'm honest. I can say weird shit, but I don't get invited on too many.
I don't need to. You don't need to. I'll tell you.
But no, I'm just saying, like, because I'm.
And I'm just saying. I'll tell you.
If I was reacting like someone else did on if I reacted on your stream, like, oh my god, we're shit, I'll get more attention. But I don't want that. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather be real. Simple.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly sit there and I think now is that I think if I'm going to be a banterous person, right, which I usually am with you, Mourinho's doing a fantastic job. Can't fault him, right? His injuries are working a treat. Daniel Levy, right, is doing the right thing, keeping his hands in his pockets, right? And you're going in the right direction, right? Which is back to where you belong. But if I'm being real, is that Daniel Levy needs to pull his finger out of his ass and start investing.
He has. I mean, the thing is, why spend 70 million on a player for instance?
Hang on, just gonna address. Hamal Nada. I'm sorry if I've said that wrong, mate. Nanda. I'm sorry I said that wrong. Come on, you Gunners, big up SFeatley. Yes, thank you. Can you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button? If you are new, which I think you are, please hit the subscribe button. Right, share it out to other people as well. Get them subscribed, and if you want to come and have your say, the link is in the chat now. Come on and have your say. So yeah, but like I said, I do think that Levy does need to invest in his squad. Give Mourinho's the tools.
Why would you go and spend money on, say, someone that's worth actually, I don't know, say 20 million, but they want 70 million? Yeah. If that person's not going to come out good,
Nuri, I understand that. But for me, you've got you're telling me, for say like a Upamecano, for example. Someone just mentioned in the chat there about Upamecano is going to Bayern. Why isn't Tottenham or Arsenal jumping in there with 38 million quid or say, here you go, we'll give you an extra 2 million, round it up to 40, we want him?
Because look at the stature of the team he's going to. Enough said.
Yeah, that's the bottom line. But this is the thing. This is the thing with Arsenal is that I know we're not going to get Grealish, right? Anyone, by the way, I'm just going to put this, right, and full screen this. Any Arsenal fans would get Grealish or Upamecano, you're fucking deluded, right? We're not getting Grealish. We're not getting Upamecano. Those are big signings. Like, they're only going to want Champions League football, right? We ain't going to get that. So we've got to think smarter and think there are good deals out there like Buendia, like Basuma, like Lamperty. Right? These players are good enough to do a job at Arsenal to get us back into the top 4 fight. I know that for sure. That's why they stand out in these clubs.
Yeah.
Right? You're saying Lamperty can't do better than Bellerin. You're saying Basuma can't do better than El Neni or Xhaka. Right? You're saying like Buendia can't do a job better than or be as good as someone that can replace Smith Rowe, and Smith Rowe can learn off him. They can, and same with Cantwell as well. Max Aaron's even, right? The reason I go on about these players so much is because I live in Norwich. I do watch a fair bit of Norwich football, and they're quality players. And it's just Arsenal need to get the finger out of our ass at the end of the season, knowing that they've got to the Premier League, then say, look, even if it costs, I'm fed up now with people saying, yeah, well, when they cost 40 million, well, what do you want? Do you want investment in the squad? Do you want the squad to get better or not? At some point, you just got to bite a bullet and just go, there you go, done. Otherwise, you're not going to progress, are you?
Yeah, exactly. No, I totally get that. I'm so sorry, mate. I've got to jump off. It's running a bit late for me. I've got to get dinner done. But thank you for the invitation. Thank you for a lovely evening.
It's all right, but I think we're going to wrap this up anyway. No one else is going to come on anyway. So,
all right, then. You guys take it easy. Have a good evening and we'll chat later, mate,
Yeah, we'll probably exchange more insults over the weekend, and we'll be back next week with this. So, so just give me quickly, what's your score going to be for the Arsenal Leeds game, Marbles?
I reckon we'll win. I'm quietly confident. I think probably 1-0 or 2-1.
What makes you quietly confident?
Probably because we're due a bounce back kind of thing, and not just that, but I think Leeds attack us, right, and yes, our defense can be shaky, but if they attack us, then we can probably get some joy. But I think at least I think a draw. But I'm not saying we're going to slap them down, but I think we may just edge it like a 1-0, 2-1 or something.
Okay, I hear that. If no one else is coming on, then what we'll do is wrap this up. I did send a quick invite to see if Eleanor could come on or not, but I don't think they're going to have the time. So, we're going to have to wrap this up for this week. 20 likes already. Keep hitting that like button, the share button. We'll definitely continue this next week, and we'll probably start inviting guests like an Arsenal fan or a Tottenham fan the next week, or an Arsenal fan the next week, something like that. We'll arrange that around there and there, somewhere like that. But this has been the North London Banter. So, like we said, we gave you some news, we gave you some banter. Right, I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back next Friday. Don't forget Nuri's socials as well, because he forgot to mention his socials. They're all in the description below. So go check his socials out. Go give him a follow. Go give him follow him on Twitter and Instagram. Great guy to banter with. Great guy to talk with. So but anyway, that's been North London Banter. I've been your host, Stephen Featley, on SFeatleyTV. Right, and you can find me on SFeatleyTV, on other channels as well, on my socials, all my socials and Instagram below, everything down below. But yes, as I said, there's also the charities link for the donation page. Make sure you go check that out. If you've got any spare cash, please could you donate as much as we can as we head up to March the 5th. March the 5th, my all-day stream on SFeatleyTV to raise as much money as we can for Children's Liberties Foundation. And we have a special guest come on for you. I'm trying to get this nailed down. But next week as well, we'll be having a Man City preview with hopefully City Fan TV, Yan City from Sarcasm City podcast, and also we'll have Esteemed Company hopefully come on as well. But until then, guys, we'll be back on Sunday with Arsenal versus Aston Villa in the WSL Women's Super League. Until then, everyone take care. Make sure you stay safe. Make sure you stay well. And we'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.